mac and cheese. What's for dinner tonight? One of the first things to learn on your cooking journey. We'll need a saucepan, milk, butter, a colander, a measuring cup, and of course, your mac. Like anything in life, reading the directions is key. Here, the classic needs 6 cups of water, 4 tablespoons of butter or margarine, and 1/4 cup of milk. You might look at the pans and wonder if you need such a big one. The directions call for 6 cups of water, or 1.5 quarts. This black non-stick is 2.5 quarts, so it should be perfect. No need to go to bigger if you don't need to. Next, it called for 4 tablespoons of butter. Most sticks have these handy markings, so let's count out 4 pieces. There it is, and carefully cut the butter. Now let's remove the other part, as we won't need it. Now there are 2 main kinds of measuring systems in the kitchen, outside of a scale. They are the scoop and the cup. The scoop is made for dry ingredients like flour and sugar, while the cup is for liquid ingredients such as our milk, so that's what we'll be using. If you don't have one or the other, it's okay. Precision is more for baking anyways. Now for the milk. Oops, don't cry over that spilt milk. Let's check. And good, right on the line. Let's add water to the pan. It's okay if it's more than 6 cups. It's just to help reduce the starch in the noodles. Let's check the box for the cooking instructions again. First step is to boil the water. This is a gas stove, but there are many different kinds out there. But the process to turn the burner on is similar. First we need to press the knob in. See how it didn't want to move? It's a safety feature on most stoves. Okay, now we're pressed in, and now we need to light the stove. That's where this ticking sound is, and the flame on the handle signifies. Keep turning very slowly while it keeps ticking until you see the flame. If you've gone too far, turn back and start again. Once lit, keep in the higher numbers for the boil. Now, treat the stove and the pan as if it was hot, because it will be, so be careful touching anything. After a couple minutes, the water will be a rolling boil, which will look like this, which means it is in excess of 212 degrees Fahrenheit. That's hot. Now let's add a little salt to the water, which helps promote the breakdown of the starches. Open up the box, take out the packet, and pour into the noodles and give it a stir. Now let's set our timer for 7 minutes and 30 seconds per the instructions. Sometimes all the starches can lead to this white top, and it will start to boil over the top of the pan. The easiest way to stop that is to lower the temperature. Lower the temperature so the bubbles start slowing down, but not so low that it stops boiling. Stirring frequently will also help. Our timer is up and let's turn off the burner. Now we need to drain our noodles, and that's where this colander comes in, or basket with holes. We want to be careful while we pour into the colander, as the water is hot, but so is the steam. You can see the steam come towards my hand, which slightly burned me, so be careful. When in doubt, use an oven mitt. Once it's in the colander, give it a shake a little bit to remove any sitting water. Put it back into the pan and place it back on the stove. Alright, back on the stove. Let's look back at the box. It says we add everything to the pan. First the packet, then the butter, and then the milk. And we'll stir everything to get incorporated. That means no orange dry pieces left and the butter fully melted. I sped this up, but just stir until you're happy. Alright, looks good. Now serve it up and congrats on your meal. If you like that, please consider subscribing and hit that like button.